buying this scenario that the mob is involved?
Well, it's unlikely, but I can't rule it out.
Yeah. Well, you know, when they are involved, they usually like to let people know that. Sort of as a message to the next guy who tries to cross them.
Yeah, but it's the messiness of all of this that bothers me. You know, we're supposed to believe that Ben just tumbled out a window. If this was done by a pro, he'd make sure that Ben didn't survive. Ben would not be in a hospital right now. He'd be in a morgue.
All right, so you're not buying that the mob is involved with this?
I just think it's unlikely, but maybe Christian's right. Maybe there was somebody else in the house.
Any idea?
I don't know, who knows? A disgruntled patient from the clinic, maybe some drunk that Ben threw out of his club. But this whole thing, this was not thought through, Hank. This happened in the heat of the moment.
Yeah, well, whoever did it, they're damn lucky. So far, we don't have much.
No. But I do know one thing for sure. Natalie isn't telling us everything.
Oh, Ben. Oh, I wish that this were you, and that I were holding you in my arms, that you were well and strong, and that I could hug you and kiss you and never let you go. Oh, Renee. Gracious, I'm so sorry. I must be making a spectacle of myself. How long have you been there?
Long enough to have my heart broken. The nurses say that the hospital's flooded with calls.
Oh.
I mean, people are praying for Ben and for you.
Oh, that's so comforting, isn't it? But prayers may be all that he has left.
I know. Larry told me that it could go either way.
Yeah. Renee, I think it would probably be best if you were to leave.
What?
I mean, you're welcome to stay, but do you really think that this is the place for you right now? I mean, it's going to upset you terribly to see him like this.
My pain is nothing compared to what he's going through, Vicky. I'm right where I should be, with Ben and with you.
But there's nothing that you can do.
Oh, yes, there is. We can comfort him. We can talk to him. He can't hear you. We don't know that, Vicky. They say that when a person is unconscious, they can hear the voice of their loved ones.
Yeah, well, people say all kinds of things they don't believe, you know, when the situation is like dire.
Well, I have to believe that it's true. I have to stay. Ben, I'm here. I wasn't always here for you when you were growing up, but I'm here now and I'm staying.
Renee, I know that this is so terrible for you. I mean, first you were his good friend, and then you found out you were his mother. No wonder you're so emotional. But if he can hear you, do you really think that this is what he should be hearing, you so upset like this, knowing that he's the cause of it?
Oh, you're right. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. This is not right.
What I really meant to say was that I really think there should only be one person in the room at a time. And I have to beg this of you. I really need to be alone with my husband.
Oh, Vicky. Oh, forgive me. How thoughtless of me.
No, it's all right. It's perfectly all right. I mean, this is a terribly difficult time, isn't it? I think maybe the best thing would be for you to just go home and wait.
Right now, we've got so little to go on that anything is possible.
Well, Bo, I'm sure you'll solve the case. Hey, you're too stubborn not to.
Well, I intend to, Hank. But right now, I've got no motive and very little evidence. And everything that I do have points in one direction.
I don't think coming to the hospital was a very good idea.
Why not?
Because Vicky and everybody else is going to ask the same questions that Bo asked.
Look, Natalie, I don't think you should worry. I mean, I really think that Bo agrees it was probably the mob.
I don't. And neither do you, really. You were just saying that to try to get him off my back.
Partly. But I really do think the mob did it.
Thanks. Again.
It's a good thing that you're here. I mean, he's your stepdad and you're worried. So, it's good. Look, why don't you sit? Catch your breath. Relax a little bit. I'll go get something for you to drink.
I can't believe you have the nerve to show your face here.
But it's there. See, as far as we know, Natalie was the only other person in the house when Ben fell.
Yeah, right, sleeping. Or so she says.
But we don't have a corroborating witness. But I have more than one witness that reports seeing her standing in their bedroom window before my brother fell. And then again afterwards. The only problem is, with this whole Natalie scenario...
What's that?
Motive. We just don't have a motive. It's like everybody else.
What about money?
No, come on. She's got all the money she needs, thanks to Vicky.
Maybe she wanted some more money.
Doesn't make a whole lot of sense.
Oh, it doesn't make a whole lot of sense to shake down your own mother, but that's what brought Natalie to Lambview in the first place.
It's true.
All right, listen. I know we don't have much of a case here, but we've got enough evidence to bring Natalie in and hold her overnight. Now, once you've got her on your turf, maybe you can get her to say what it is she's holding back.
Maybe.
So, you want a warrant for her arrest?
I came here to see Ben.
Why did you do that? To finish what you started? Let go of me! Why did you do it, Natalie? To punish my mom, to hurt me because I lived your life, or what? Oh, I know, maybe because you miss being the center of attention. Is that it?
You're crazy.
I'm crazy? I saw you, Natalie. I saw you in the window.
I explained that. I went into Ben and Vicky's room because I heard noises.
No, I'm talking about before Ben fell. What were you doing then?
You were the one who said you saw me in there earlier?
Yes, I was.
Are you sure it was me?
Sure enough to tell my Uncle Beau.
I don't understand.
Okay. You're gonna play confused just like you did with Rex. Don't try it. I know what you did, Natalie, and I'm gonna make sure everyone else knows too.
All right, Jessica, that's enough.
What?
Look, we're all upset here, okay? Let's not start taking it out on each other.
You're taking sides with Natalie?
What sides? Come on, we don't know what happened to Dr.
No, you're wrong, Christian. Natalie does. Trust me.
You all right?
How is he? Well, it's not good news, I'm afraid. Tests I just ran confirmed the results of the earlier tests. The MRI results are the same.
Larry, just like, tell me. Is he going to die or not?
Commissioner Buchanan wasn't kidding. Jessica told him that I was the person she saw in the window before Ben was pushed.
Why were you there?
Because I don't know. I don't remember even being there. But, I mean, I guess I must have been if everybody says I was, but... I don't know. Cris, do you still believe me that I didn't push Ben out that window, even now that you know that I was in that room?
Look, Natalie, I don't know what happened. But what I do know is that you didn't have anything to do with that.
You're the only one. The only one that believes me.
No, Hank, I'm not going to arrest Natalie.
But you have another suspect?
No other suspect.
Great. So we've got no arrest for the attempted murder of a prominent Lambview doctor. That really ought to make the mayor's day.
I'm sorry, Hank. But Natalie's not the answer. Now, she may be part of the answer, but my gut tells me there's a whole lot more going on here than we know.
Please, I mean, that's my husband lying in there. I have to know what's going to happen to him.
Hey, Vicky, all right, all right. The next 24 hours are critical. Ben's in very serious shape. He may not make it.
But what exactly are the chances of that happening?
I don't know. I can't tell you. I've got to warn you about this, that even if Ben survives, he may not come out of the coma. I mean, he could live and never be able to communicate with any of you ever again.
Oh, this is so horrible. Excuse me. I think I have to go and pray. Pray that he doesn't wake up. Coma forever. I mean, dead would have been better, but hey, I mean, you can't have everything, can you?
You're the only one. The only one who believes in me.
You don't have to worry, because I'm never gonna stop.
Jen.
Look, I'm sorry. I meant to call you, but,
Yeah, so much for the boat ride, huh?
well, your uncle's been in a really bad accident.
I know, I heard. This must be really hard for you, huh? Since he's your stepdad?
Yeah.
Sorry.
I guess it's, pretty hard for you, too.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't known him that long, but he is my dad's brother. So how did it happen?
We're still trying to figure that out.
What do you mean?
Well, Ben he fell or was pushed through a second-story window
He's
at night.
pushed? Who would push him?
Well, the commissioner's investigating that right now.
I've gotta go. You have to go right now.
Yeah, I want to go check on Ben.
You sure you're okay?
Fine.
I just can't believe this happened. I mean, one minute everything's fine, and then...
He's gonna be okay, Jen.
Yeah, I hope so, but...
But what?
Well, how did you get involved in all this?
Because of Natalie.